find your lack of faith disturbing.
Gotcha!
SmashMouth Footballerz. Introducing Nick Tate, Joe Caldero, Chad Young, SmashMouth Footballerz.
Hey, welcome to SmashMouth Footballerz. I'm Nick Tate.
Joe Caldero.
The Cadillac.
And guys, we had the first game of the season, and oh my goodness, it was a good one.
It was great. Right off the gate, before a snap was even made, we had Jalen Carter get disqualified for spitting on Dak. I mean,
I was sitting at home waiting because this was the longest off season I've ever experienced in my life.
It was long.
Even though I had only 3 preseason games now, I was so looking forward to this. The banner hanging up. We got the people singing, all the pageantry, the red carpet, and then we get the infamous Spitgate.
Yeah, so
Spitgate.
Spitgate.
So to spit on another man, for a man to spit on another man, isn't that the biggest disrespect you can do? You automatically should assume this guy's coming at me if I spit on him. But they're in a protected environment where nothing's going to happen because they got referees, they got all this. Dak's more professional than that, I think. So I mean, what do money?
There's a lot of money.
Suspensions.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like you, Chad. I'd rather get hit in the helmet or something, or do something to knock me to the ground. Don't spit on me.
Mule kick me in the manhood before you spit on me, please.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that is just the most
That's hate.
Disrespectful thing anyone can do to anybody.
And he absolutely changed not the outcome of the game, but he changed the game completely.
Yeah, the game script changed for Dallas. They wanted to run the ball, and it got a lot easier for them to do it with him out.
Yeah, it did.
In the locker room. So
yeah,
I mean, I'll tell you what, I've seen a couple videos and some speculation online that Dak spit first.
Well,
there's only one angle of this video, and Dak does spit, but you can't tell how close they are. You can't tell, but they're saying that he spit at Jalen Carter's feet.
Now I could see when I ran it back numerous times, Dak was talking.
Yeah, he was talking,
but Jalen Carter was talking too.
So, but either way, man, it was pretty interesting.
But the bad thing is, it took away from the guy that got hurt. There was a guy hurt. That's the reason why there was a delay in the game, and it took away from all that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, well, let's start off, and we'll start the whole review off with each side. Let's start off with the Eagles, and let's go over some stats.
So Jalen Hurts had 152 passing yards. He rushed the ball great. That guy looked amazing. 14 rushes, 62 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, he did what he did on the ground, and that's probably what decided the game, because at times there was a pass rush. He was able to avoid it. We brought it up for a second there. They were talking about how much money Dallas had spent. If they would have signed Micah Parsons, it would have been basically, 3/4 of their contract and 4 players or something, like 3 players with CD and Dak, and then it would have been Micah. So hindsight 2020, and I'm watching this defense, I'm like, maybe they made the right decision here, because Teron Bland and as you're going to cover in fantasy wide receiver points, Diggs, they did their job last night.
If they can stay healthy, they're going to be a problem for teams.
We have to talk about this going forward. So, statistically, AJ Brown, he got shut down, right?
Yeah, AJ Brown had 1 reception for 8 yards.
Do you think that's anything telling going future?
No, I think that's Bland.
Okay.
I don't think it's on. I don't think it's on AJ. Like you said, I think it's on Dallas's defense, and we covered that in our predictions that we thought Dallas's defense would go down, and it did not.
It looked pretty good.
Yeah, it looked good. With this game 1, it does take a few. It does sometimes take a few games for the offenses to catch up, especially with only 3 preseason games. And I don't think it's telling, but if you had A.J. Brown and you started him like you should have, you're probably going to lose this week.
Yeah, feelings hurt, buddy.
Yeah.
Saquon looked good. Not as good as the other guy on the other side. We'll talk about him in a minute. But 18 rushes, 60 yards, one touchdown. Then 1 touchdown saved my day, saved my game.
Yeah, statistically, he didn't have a really big game. But we we saw what's going on with the future. The Eagles' offensive line didn't look as good as it did last year, and there was talk about Mekhi Becton leaving, and it may be telling. I don't think it is, but I mean, even some of the stalwarts there in the middle were kind of getting beat in the middle for Dallas, I thought.
I kind of think that it's just the first game. They got to warm up. But what I did see with Saquon is that the consistency of your fantasy value points is still there. So if you drafted him in round 1, you're still not losing.
Which I did. Because he is my guy.
And I played Joe this week, and he is up 17.5 points.
Yeah, he's still going to be relevant in half PPR leagues because he caught the ball too as well.
4 receptions, 24 yards on 5 targets.
And one of them was a one-handed catch.
Yes,
that he turned into
pretty catch,
a stiff arm.
Yep. And you watch him run, and you're like, man, why didn't people just? This should be a manual for running backs. He gets behind the offensive lineman that's running downfield, and he just waits. He waits to see which side the defender is going to go on, and he goes off the hip of the offensive lineman. It's a thing of beauty.
Patience and vision. You know who else kind of always ran like that? I always loved watching him when he was fantasy relevant was Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell, I thought was one of the most patient runners I ever saw.
He was.
Yeah, and the Saquon's that plus 10. So
right. So the receivers for the Eagles didn't do great. Devonta Smith had 3 receptions, 15 yards. Yep. Nothing big, nothing great. AJ, what in the world? What was it? 1 reception for 8 yards, but I marked that down as bland, or the Cowboys defense completely taking him out of the game.
Whatever you look at, whatever you think it really is, I mean, he only had 1 target, so it's not like he missed anything. He was throwing the ball; it was in his area. They only threw it to him in the 4th quarter, right there at the end.
We talked about this guy, tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
I said he would be something this week. You guys didn't necessarily believe it. He had 7 catches, 44 yards on 7 targets. That's 9.8 points, fantasy points. Yeah. Nothing to sneeze at. Nothing great, but nothing to sneeze at.
But I'll take it.
Especially on a tight end.
If you didn't take one of those top 5, you're grasping for straws. Usually the tight end and a PPR. At least he's going to get a lot of receptions or a touchdown. So you got 7. So you got 7 points. I mean, if you get, I'm kind of like, if you waited that long to get your tight end, you're not going to get a big fantasy relevant tight end. At least if you get close to 10 points out of your tight end, that's a good stat line.
I think going forward, Goddard could get you 7 to 11 points a game.
Well, they shut him down. And they said that the Cowboys' game plan was really kind of genius. Hey, we're going to shut down your wide receivers. We're going to make you beat you in the middle. And look, if they stop Jalen Hurts from scrambling, this could have been a different game really fast.
Could have been.
Well, you know what else came out in this game? The old tush push.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a relevant play the whole game.
I think Dallas has a playbook on how to try to stop it. You got to have some fast guys on the edge to grab Hurts' leg. Yep. They did it one time. They tried it every time. They did it one time. So
I'd like to see some of that postseason plays last year where they were just jumping over everybody.
That's
Frankie Louisville, that was embarrassing. Yeah.
So Dallas, once Jalen Carter was out, Dallas ran the ball straight up the middle, which they should do, and it invigorated their whole team when Carter got disqualified.
That was a really telling stat. It was like Tyrone Smith. He was one of the most highly touted guards last year, and I would have never guessed that whenever they showed that. Mm-hmm. And Javonte Williams, who I've never had any faith with. I mean, all the way from the Denver days, he's never showed me much of anything, although every year it seems to be he's hyped up as RB1. And this year coming in, I was like, he's not going to do anything. I've always felt that way. Well, he proved me wrong.
Yeah, so he only had 54 yards on 15 carries, but he had 2 touchdowns. And I said in the last video, he could be a goal line problem for people. I didn't know it was going to be this game. No, but Jalen Carter not being there, they just ran straight up the middle.
No, it surprised me it surprised me whenever they were in the red zone that they trusted him so much, because I was like, surely they're just going to throw it up to CD or
right.
Or, I mean,
yeah.
Tolbert ran out. I mean, he's speed. I thought they had a touchdown there, and he missed that. And Pickens, I thought, they can throw that up anytime. And Pickens, although didn't have a big stat line, he had a big relevancy in the game because he had 2 big defensive pass interference calls on him, which moved the ball in there. So I think one of the most telling stories of this game is CD Lamb's 4 drops.
Man, it's a career high.
Yeah,
2 of them were off his hands, just right off his hands.
Yep.
And the dude is so amazing. And I mean, it didn't take away because I was watching the first half of this game, and I think the one time he had it's 70 something yards on 3 catches, and I said, "Oh my God, if they don't stop him, this game's gonna get out of control." They started stalling with Aubrey kicking the field goals, and I think that's kind of telling too of the game. These drop passes, drops went sustained, and going on. But I mean, CD still had a great fantasy stat line.
Yeah, he had 110 yards. He could have had 150. He could have had 150 if he wouldn't have dropped those balls.
He'd have been dangerous.
Pickens
made them catches.
Yeah, the dude's so dangerous. I mean, I'm not
your weekly winner right here.
I'm chalking this up as his down game of the season.
Oh yeah, look, I mean,
because the guy's amazing.
You got to run. I mean, you got hurt in the season last year. Dak was hurt. We're getting that rust off. So.
Hey, Dak looked great.
He did. He looked amazing. Yeah,
fantasy wise, he just didn't throw any touchdowns.
Yeah,
but he was moving. I mean, they had to screw the muscle back to his bone, man. The hamstring.
It was at one play, Nolan Smith Jr. was on top of him. He scrambled out of it and ran for 3 yards, which would have been like a 12-yard sack. That was an amazing play. That just shows you how strong he is in his legs. He threw Nolan Smith off of him. It was amazing. Yeah,
he's not a small guy. No. He's a big boy.
Yep.
Turpin. Let's talk about Turpin.
Fantasy was not a big deal, but if I'm in a deeper league or something, I think I go pick him up, or even in a dynasty, because he was all over the field.
You notice when Miles Sanders fumbled the ball, Turpin was the next guy to spell Javonte Williams. It wasn't Jaden Blue, it was Turpin. A tiny little fella was moving the ball.
He was outright on one play. He had that one reception out there for 18 yards, and he deboed that dude off of him. He deboed him off. I think it was an 18-yard pass down the middle. But that was pretty impressive. And he returned kicks. So if you're in a fantasy league that rewards that, you got to think about, because he's dangerous in the return game.
Yeah.
And then he was getting snaps in the backfield. He was getting snaps at wide receiver. And I think going forward, as we saw Miles Sanders with that devastating fumble, thank God Dak can tackle, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, because, the defense was going the other way. Thank God Dak can tackle. But Miles Sanders, if that's Turpin, it isn't fumble. And I think later on, that's going to show. He was all over the field.
Miles Sanders could be a cut candidate in the next few weeks. Jaden Blue is going to move up. They got Turpin. He's a weapon. He can play that Deebo Samuel type. He's not as big as Deebo.
No, but he was all over the field. He was in motion. He was a wide receiver. He played out running back, and it's obvious they like him. And he's a big play waiting to happen.
Yeah.
So
Turpin, eat about 3 peanut butter sandwiches before you go to bed every night. Let's put some weight on you, man, and you will be a vicious weapon.
Yeah, you'll be good. And
all right, let's speak about that too. In the kickoff game, they did everything they could to make sure he didn't get the return on the punch.
Yeah, I do not like the kickoff.
This kickoff rule, we never talked about it in preseason. I wanted to so bad, but we were just so into stats, and we were talking about camp news and everything. You might as well give him the ball in field goal range. That's a 35-yard line. What are we doing here? This is football.
We're almost halfway down the field.
Yeah. Cam Little's kicking 70-yard field goals, man. You're giving him the ball at the 35-yard. You want him to return. But you make these rules. Hey, listen, let's go back to football. Let's let gunners run down the field. Let's let men hit people.
Yeah.
Put guardian hats on for kickoff rules. I don't care anymore. But this is just boring.
Can you imagine that the NFL the standard becomes these 70-yard field goals? So you get that 35-yard start off, and then you run the ball 10 yards. You're on 4th down. And let's go ahead and get it.
Come on.
3 points. Yay.
Let's try it. We've gotten to where no man's land now. We're going for 4th down and 1, 4th down and 2. Mm-hmm. Well, then, if these kickers continues to get better, the NFL is going to get Charlie Smythes and stuff, soccer kickers who kick the ball 60, 70 yards.
Yeah.
The NFL, they're going to adapt. Special teams are going to adapt to this.
Aubrey's kick, he's not even known to be a 50-plus yarder. He 56 yards or something like that. Even he's doing it.
4 out of 5 last year from 50 yards alone. The dude is an animal. He's got a leg. And,
He missed 2 field goals last year, all year. The year before that, 0.
Yep, 65-yarder at one time last year, second longest in history, a 64-yard field goal, and you're letting him start the ball at the 35-yard line for a touchback. This is not football anymore. This is just give me. This is just give me. Like,
yeah.
I mean, this isn't real. What does this say? What is this first game? Can we get anything out of this first game fantasy-wise from anything that we saw?
Yes, I saw Dallas's offensive line and that running game against lesser fronts, defensive fronts, they will do damage.
Okay.
Javonte Williams will do damage. So when you get ready to play Javonte, you know he's going to go up the middle. That's all they did with him, up the middle. If it's a lesser defense, Javonte's a start until otherwise. He after this game, seeing how hard he was running, he can be my flex until he's not.
Okay. So you're plugging him from now on.
Yeah, I would plug him against lesser defenses. You got to do your homework.
The Bengals.
You got to see who's not good against a run.
Yeah.
You do your homework, and Javonte's in play.
Okay. Did you get anything out of it? Anything you want to take away?
So I feel like Hurts actually, to me, has more value this year than he did last year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, he looks so good.
Is he bigger? Is the dude more muscular? Man, he looks like a dang linebacker out there.
He's always been huge. Both these quarterbacks are huge.
So with that, and then Saquon has still got value.
Man.
I'm really excited to see what happens to these wide receiver cores for that team. I don't know if it's any, I don't know where it goes, but if CD doesn't drop the ball this year, he goes back to number 1 wide receiver next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I take that away. Like CD Lamb, I couldn't praise him enough last year for he finally sat out, but he had that AC joint sprain, and he was basically playing with one hand, and he was still putting up points. And like a healthy CD Lamb is such just a game changer, man.
Give it to me.
Yeah, like this dude, like he's amazing. He's amazing on the field.
These 4 drops say nothing to me.
Yeah.
If he caught 2 of the 4 drops that he missed, right, and you take the average of what Dak made last night, Dak makes 4,000 yards this year.
I think Dak makes it anyway.
Dak makes it anyway.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Like, if you take
the average,
the average right now, because I just did it on the computer, right? So without the drop, with you missed 2 of 4 drops, he gets the yardage. Dak Prescott makes 4,000 yards this year. CeeDee Lamb becomes the top 1 to 2 wide receivers going into next year.
All the drops were the receiver's fault.
Right.
Dak is back to his accurate self. So I can't say it now because it's just the first game, but yeah, Dak will put himself in the upper echelon this year. I believe it.
Yeah, me too.
As we stand right now, with that game, with no touchdowns, he's in the same area Pat Mahomes was last year at the end of the year.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so 24-20, Eagles up. Eagles win.
Yeah.
We thought it would be
over. I thought everything was going over, and I think if it doesn't rain, it does go over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rain stopped everything. Rain stopped the bets. The sharps saw everything going up, and they were like, "Oh, we're about to lose some money." So let's go ahead and get everybody in the locker room.
Yeah. So Weatherman came in for Vegas right there on the money.
Yep.
Y'all want to get into Sunday's games?
Let's get into Sunday
definitely.
games, guys. Let's start it off with the Buccaneers and Falcons.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Yeah, what you got, Chad?
Oh, well, what we have right here is we got a division rivalry. We're hearing that Godwin's going to be out, Tristan Wirfs going to be back. We're hearing the Tampa Bay offensive line is going to be better. I want to see what Michael Penix is getting into. The Falcons have won 2 of the past 5 meetings. My big take is that Ibuka is going to go off in this because of the buzz and everything that we're hearing. They have Tampa Bay 1.5 with the over-under being 47.5. I think Tampa Bay wins this game. I think Tampa Bay wins it by a field goal because I don't know what Penix's relationship's going to be with anybody other than Drake London. Like, I know him and Drake London are going to go off, but I don't know what else they got going on because there was injuries involved. You know what I'm saying?
You got Darnell Mooney. He's struggling to come back.
Basically who I'm talking about, because Darnell Mooney, we talked about this in an earlier past podcast, that he was a top 30 fantasy wide receiver, but he's been hurt all year.
Yes.
And we don't know what kind of chemistry he has with Penix Jr., and that's why I don't even consider him a play.
No.
I mean, obviously every one of us is starting Bucky. Every one of us is starting Bijan.
Yes.
I'm starting Drake London.
Yes.
Mike Evans, we're all got faith in Big Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns just about every year. And Drake London, I love Drake London this week. Other than that, I have no faith in Kyle Pitts. I have no faith in Cade Otton. I don't know if y'all do. I have no faith in Rashad White, even in half PPR, full PPR. I just don't know if he's going to be enough catches on third down to see if he's fantasy relevant.
I think Baker Mayfield has no less than 3 touchdowns this game. He's throwing touchdowns. Big Mike Egbuka is going to have at least one. This dude, I'm telling you, this dude's going to put himself on the map. Bucky's going to catch one. Baker may run one. So I think it's going to be about 21, 28, 17, something along them lines. I play all the Buccaneers except for the tight end. I even play their defense on this one, even though they have a weaker defense.
Okay. Wow.
Falcons wise, Bijan, London. I do play Kyle Pitts because the wide receiver room is so small right now. And you don't have much to believe in. Kyle Pitts has to do something. He has to, or he's done.
I hope. I'm so tired of buying Kyle Pitts stock. I'm so tired every year going, Kyle Pitts is going to be something, and he never is anything.
Never is.
Like I will never draft him again. I'm going to stand by this. I don't care if he turns into Vernon Davis Jr. I don't care. I'm not drafting him ever again. But
I do not have him, and I will never have him. But if you've got Kyle Pitts as your tight end, you got him in the 11th, 10th, 12th round, something like that.
He's the ex-girlfriend that has burned me too many times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now you're like, Joe, you have breakup issues.
Yeah, I have issues. Yeah.
So the over is 47.5, and Tampa is giving away 1.5 points.
Oh man, I probably take the.
You said 21.
28-17. So
that's an under.
I go under.
Okay. I'm gonna go Buccaneers 33, Falcons 24.
Wow.
Yeah, I think the Buccaneers are just gonna. It's the first game out the gate. Penix didn't start last year. He ended the year and he ended on a high note. But I have to see what's gonna happen on here. The game plans, I think, for the Buccaneers are pretty simple. Like, let's stop Bijan. We'll let Drake London do what he does, and let's shut everything out.
That's the reason I play Buccaneers defense, is because I don't believe in Penix. A lot of people do. I do not.
Yeah.
I think the dude's going to throw an outrageous amount of interceptions this year.
Yeah. So.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm with you. I think Buccaneers take it. I think they're up by at least 10. It's going to be close. I say over.
Over?
Yeah, take the over.
I mean, it could easily go over.
Well, here's the thing.
This is a divisional game. These guys.
Well, not just that though. If you watch Baker, when he gets going, like they just want to play so hard. That's Baker has become one of my favorite guys to watch because of his enthusiasm.
He's like a perpetual motion guy. Once he gets moving, you can't stop him.
He's not money driven. Mm-hmm. He loves football.
He wants to win.
Loves the game.
That's it, man. So, all right, let's go on to the next one. We got Bengals Browns. The over is 48.5. And since he's given up 5.5, I'm going to start with saying I think this goes over because Joe and Chase have to score.
Yeah.
Like there's no this is if I'm looking for an over on most games, it's going to always be with the Bengals.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I like this is a little telling sign that I kind of want to take. This is an insane take right here. Look, I know. Look, the Bengals offense is just straight gas, right? Like they are amazing. And Burrow and Chase, you can't deny that. Like that, if you got that stack and you drafted it, congratulations to you.
Yep.
And I want a piece of T. Higgins all year too as well. And Chase Brown, give me all the Chase Brown in the world. I know I took him a lot, but a sneaky play right here is the Browns defense because Myles Garrett has sacked Joe Burrow more than any other player ever. And Joe Burrow has been sacked a lot.
yes.
And Joe Burrow still does not have an offensive line.
Yeah.
That poor baby.
And the Cleveland Browns have a very, very, very good defense.
Well, and out they got. We don't know what we're getting out of the Bengals defense. I don't think we're getting much out of them.
We're not getting anything.
I don't think we're getting much out of them.
No.
I know Al Golden is the new defensive coordinator over there, but I don't think we're getting anything. Another telling stat that if you just playing the odds and everything, Zach Taylor teams are 1-2 since he started coaching in 2019. They're 1-11.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Bengals come out slow.
Oh, man, every year.
Every year they come out slow.
Like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah. It's now eventually, they come up when Joe Burrow's healthy and all that, but they come out the gate slow. So it's something you might want to keep an eye on. Statistically, we know 2 things. Myles Garrett loves to hit Joe Burrow, and the Bengals always come out slow, right? So, now, saying that, I still think the Bengals win.
Yeah.
And give me all of it. It's up for Gesicki. I don't have no faith in Gesicki going forward. I know he's not this game, but I love T. Higgins. I love Chase Brown. I love Joe Burrow. I love Chase. You drafted all them guys early. You're playing every one of them.
Okay, I agree. But let's go to the other side of the ball.
Okay.
Is Joe Flacco in play against this terrible, terrible, terrible Cincinnati defense?
If it was Roger Staubach out there, he'd be in play against this terrible, terrible, terrible defense.
At his age right now. Right?
Yes. Uncle Rico would be great against this terrible, terrible, terrible defense.
Yeah.
I got 2 players that I love that I want to play this week, and that's Jerry Jeudy and Njoku.
And you better play
because with Joe Flacco throwing the ball, I kind of feel like it's a Jameson Winston situation from last year, where these players are going to see some highlights. And then we got the defense from the Bengals, which we have no faith in whatsoever.
Right.
I think this is their time to show.
Tillman could be something this time.
Yeah.
You have to. I'd probably wait on him, but Njoku could come out of this as the top tight end of the week.
That is my play. Like, I love Njoku this week.
I'm saying Njoku has 2 touchdowns this game.
See, I'm kind of thinking they drive the ball, and Chase Brown has 2 touchdowns this week on the other side. But I was looking at where I stand. I got kind of lost because I love Kyler Murray in the top 10, I always do, and then I move Trevor Lawrence in the top 10 because he's playing Carolina, and Carolina's defense was just terrible last year. But then I look at Flacco, and some people had the Jordan Loves and the Brock Purdy's, and Brock Purdy, everybody's hurt for the 49ers this week. Like, I just like him more than Jordan Love. I like him more than Brock Purdy. I like him more than Trevor Lawrence. I like him more than Justin Herbert. Like,
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
This is Flacco's game.
I think Flacco comes out. He has to make a point, and Njoku and him have chemistry.
He's gonna throw the ball. So this game, as bad as Cincinnati's defense is Jerome Ford in play? Dylan Sampson in play? What are we doing?
I'm starting. Well, so I went through my thing, and I got a thing right here where I take a lot of stock in Run CMC and Devin 2 Chainz, and both of them are questionable. And looking at projections of Jerome Ford, if they don't play, I am playing Jerome Ford in one of those spots because this defense is just bad.
Absolutely. And I think Jerome Ford has to lose the job. It's still his for right now. And the one thing about Jerome Ford, he's not going to carry the ball 15 times. He's not going to carry the ball 10 times. But what he does carry the ball, he does do something with it.
Yeah. So that's where I'm stuck because of injuries this week, and that's what you have.
Now Myles Garrett has an injury. He's got a hip injury.
Yeah.
So he's questionable to play this weekend.
I don't think that's not
gonna. That isn't. He is probably he's great, but it's not going to change a whole lot.
So who's our winners, guys?
Oh man,
it's just too. I just think that Cincinnati offense is just.
It's too much.
Yeah. Look, I have to buck at one. I'm going to have to buck the trend analysis of like 1-11 to 2019, and I'm just going to have faith that this offense can just go out and just outscore them. And I like Jerry Jeudy this game too. Like,
I love Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, I love Jerry Jeudy all year this year.
We saw with Jameis last year his talent. He has a lot of talent. He just no one's ever used it.
Throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was the
48?
What's the line?
The 48.5 and 5.5 Cincinnati giving it up.
I'll take Cleveland in 5.5.
I like it.
Okay,
you'll take Cleveland?
But trend analysis, he's not wrong. But I'm kind of like, look, I think it's going to be a shootout. Like, I think it's going to be like 37-30.
So it's definitely the over.
Yeah.
I just think that because they always come out slow out the gate, Cincinnati. Because their defense is so bad. Because Joe Flacco and Njoku have this man crush on each other. These dudes literally, have a lot of respect and they love each other, man.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a problem for Cincinnati.
Yeah,
Jerome Ford is going to be a problem for Cincinnati, and I don't say that ever.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. We're going to go on to the next one. We got the Dolphins and the Colts. It's 46.5. And
sir.
Indianapolis Colts is giving up 1.5.
1.5.
1.5. So that's basically, we're going to say who wins.
No way. Okay, so
this is at home. Colts are at home.
Tua's playing.
Tua's playing. Devin Two Changes got an injury report.
Yep.
That's okay.
We're looking at possibly Ollie Gordon being one of the bigger players
I have
this
no
week.
problem with that at all.
If we get closer and Devin Two Chains doesn't play, I would definitely start Ollie Gordon. I'd definitely start Ollie Gordon.
He'd be all by himself back there.
Yep. What do you think about the Tyreek Hill not being a captain noise anymore? Do you think that affects anything?
No.
I
don't.
I mean, the dude has a huge ego, so maybe it affects his ego. But he plays for money, so he better not let it affect him.
So
if he gets traded, he goes to a team he doesn't want to be on, where he's playing in the snow without a dome or something. He better fix himself.
Okay. Here's another take. Okay, we have seen Baker go to the 49ers. The Rams, and completely reinvent himself.
Yep. Right.
Okay. Sam Darnold did the same thing with the 49ers. Completely and reinvent himself. Is Daniel Jones going down the same line after he played behind
In Minnesota.
that Kevin O'Connell offense?
I hope so.
Yeah. He won the job outright.
Yeah, but to me, he won it against the guy who everybody put on a pedestal who didn't belong there.
Anthony Richardson, yes.
He didn't belong on a pedestal at all.
Daniel Jones is his 8th year, if I'm correct, and he's always been a player who has been sneaky good at running the ball. Mm-hmm. And I feel like in this offense, he has a chance to use that talent more than he did in New York, because he always had Saquon and he always had a couple weapons, but he doesn't have a lineup like this where you got Josh Downs and you got Pittman and you got Jonathan Taylor and now you got Tyler Warren and Adonai Mitchell. And
you got a good front too.
Yeah, and it's better than average.
Yeah.
And
Daniel Jones can manage the middle of the field.
Yeah, and
so he can throw the ball to certain spots, and I think if they play to his strengths, he'll do good.
Yeah, and I just want to know: do y'all start? Okay, Jalen Waddle. Do y'all start Jalen Waddle this week?
100%.
You love it.
I love it.
Okay, you starting him? Do you have Jalen Waddle?
No.
Okay.
The Colts have a pretty good defense, but Jalen Waddle, I'm looking at Jalen Waddle as the professional that we know he is. All the noise coming from Tariq, Jalen Waddle should say, "Hey, this is my team now."
You think sooner or later he's going to have to take over, and
without a doubt, yeah.
And Tua with all the concussion stuff, everything last year, and the whole team kind of got snake bit. But 3 years before that, he was always a top 25 fantasy wide receiver, and he had 3,000-yard seasons. So
right.
I think I'm going to start him. I think I'm going to start him against the Colts, and I'm going to see what I have. Like, I know it's a little risky.
I don't think you'll be sorry, man. I think you get 7-8 catches, maybe 100 yards, hopefully a touchdown. But even without the touchdown, you're not doing bad on as a third receiver.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think I like him. Going forward, I want to talk about this Jacksonville-Carolina game because that's going to be so telling with fantasy-wise. But I think I trust Jalen Waddle more week one going into stuff than I would Ted McMillan or a rookie right now until I see it with some of these people, is the way I feel about week one. Week one, I'm not going to risk too much.
Right.
Let me see it because it's a long season.
Yeah. I believe in Waddle. I've always believed in Waddle. If he went on half the teams in the league, he'd be number one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so for this game, I have something I'm very interested in watching. Okay. And we're not talking about it, but Joe does know about it because Joe went and got this guy off one of the lines, and I was very upset. And that is Darren Waller. All right, see, so Darren Waller was a beast on the Raiders. Got to the Giants, got used up, said, I quit, and now he's back with Miami. I think there's a chance this is a reinvented tight end right here.
I hope so. He's had a couple of getting ready problems, like for the season. But we know he's big. He's good. He's Travis Kelce that can actually move. You know,
A lot of injury history with him, but we saw what Jonnu Smith did last year. So Jonnu Smith was fantasy relevant by the 4th or 5th tight end last year.
Yeah.
So I think Darren Waller, I mean, he's older, but I think he's just as talented as Jonnu Smith. So
yeah, I was hoping. I picked him up as a red zone threat, as a PPR guy.
Well, I haven't. I'm not using him this week, but I do have him on the bench, and I just want to see what he does.
Oh, he was on my bench. You saw who I got in there.
I know.
Njoku.
yeah, I think Njoku's the player of the week at tight end. But I don't touch. I play Tyler Warren this week. if I got
I'm
him.
so interested in seeing what this guy brings to the game. I just want to know.
I've heard so much hype in the camp news and everything else. I've heard so much hype. Of course, you're starting Jonathan Taylor, Daniel Jones. I don't play him, but if he rushes the ball, if he can show me he can be a quarterback with a rushing upside, I may go put him in a stash position going later on.
I mean, if you play a two quarterback league, I got no problem.
Yeah, obviously. If you get a Superflex. And I don't touch any of the Indianapolis wide receivers yet. I don't touch him yet.
Michael Pittman, baby.
I touch Michael Pittman.
Okay.
I love Josh Downs, but he's come off an injury.
Yeah. And I'm playing
Got to throw it to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm playing Tyreek, obviously.
all right. So who's the winner?
Until otherwise.
Who's winning this game?
Miami.
Yeah, 24-20.
Yeah.
That close?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
pretty
think it's going to be close.
Okay.
I
so
think Jonathan Taylor's going to do good in this game.
that's an under.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
under.
Oh, yeah. Did we? Yeah, because I thought I said under.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to be under.
That's an underplay. All right, let's go on to the next one. We got the Raiders. And the Pats. I'm excited about this one too, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot to prove here, buddy. And I mean, we got a brand new Raiders team, reinvented. We got a lot of new players put together, and then we got the Patriots, who have just got some really good draft picks this year.
Yeah. So
Finally, since, I don't know, maybe Randy Moss, do the Patriots have someone who is explosive? Like Travion Henderson? Like, I love it. We finally got someone dynamic who can at any time touch the ball and take it to the house.
Yes.
It seems like 20 years since I've said that about New England.
Yeah, even with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, they kept like 4 running backs.
yeah, White and
You know, and they did okay, but they spread the ball around a lot. There was no real like dynamic, like you're saying. And then now, you know,
I just have a problem. I do agree with you. He is probably the most dynamic player on their entire team.
Yes.
But Ramondre is a problem because they paid him last year. He's going to get the opportunity to get on the field. He's going to have to show that he can't do it. They're going to give him a chance to show him that he can do it. So in the first couple, maybe 3-4 games, I think he's the guy that's going to start.
He may start. I just think Travion Henderson's going to be plays in the backfield, plays a wide receiver. There's going to be gimmick screens. I think there's going to be a whole 20 play package just for him. Because he can take the ball at any point. Like the first touch he had kicking the ball off, it was a 99-yard return. Like he can take it from any. You got to scare a defense with that. And the Raiders defense.
That's a good way to start your NFL career.
Yes, it is.
1 touch, 99 yards, touchdown.
Yep.
And so, it will be his job.
Hey, give me the ball, coach.
It will be his job. I'm just afraid Ramondre is going to take a little bit of his steam for the first 3 games.
I mean, that's growing pains.
Yeah.
Honestly, you got a brand new rookie running back, and him not to get a few touches just to get that point across. I mean,
you don't pay a guy millions of dollars to sit there. Not the Ramondre money.
Oh shit!
No, I mean, look, Ramondre's going to short yardage, and he might
goal line work.
Yeah.
You can't say that. You can't say that. Look at Cleveland.
Yeah.
There's a guy sitting on the bench making hundreds.
You talking about the quarterback?
Yeah.
They got 4 other ones.
Yeah, they try to figure out who's playing.
Yeah.
The Raiders went from possibly 2 good wide receivers to 0.
Yeah. Jacoby. They said Jacoby's going to have to play.
He's going to have to play because they ain't traded him yet.
Yep. But Jacoby, you remember Jacoby with the Patriots?
Yeah.
You ain't going to make Jacoby do nothing he doesn't want to do.
And then Amari, I'd rather quit than play for these dudes. He's retiring.
Poor Ashton Genty, man.
Yeah.
He's going to run the ball 700 times this year.
He's going to have 350 carries this year.
Well, I mean, you know what? Let's go back to it. Maybe Brock Bowers does.
Brock Bowers will blow up.
He's blowing
up. Blow up.
That's who has to catch the ball.
Yep. They're going to take those fast, nothing receivers and run them straight down the field so Brock Bowers is open in the middle.
It'd just be in the middle, yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe Michael Mayer.
Ashton Genty, Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers,
that's exactly what it's going to be.
Let's go.
And the good thing is they've got a quarterback now who can manage that.
Yeah.
Gino can manage that because he's done it before.
Gino's going to look at 2 weapons and then he's going to run for 2 yards. He's going to fall.
Slide.
Yeah.
He's going to dive head first.
All right, so the New England's giving up 2.5, and the over/under is 43.5. Playing at the Browns.
I go under because of the Raiders. The Raiders. I don't think the Raiders score 13 points, 17 points in this one.
Well, it looks like we got a 66% chance of rain too.
Okay, so
in Gillette Stadium,
it's going to be a running game.
Yep.
So Ramondre will be in play on this because he has played in weather before. Genty played with Boise State. He played in weather all the time.
Yep.
So this is going to be a running game.
I mean, you drafted Genty early. You know you're going to play him. Brock Bowers, you're going to play him. I play Travion Henderson. If you got Ramondre, you don't like him? I don't like Ramondre this game.
I'm not saying I like Ramondre. I'm saying he's going to be a problem for the first couple of games. He's going to steal some thunder. It's going to be Henderson's team. Here in the very near future. And he'll take over. He'll be the guy.
I don't like either one. I don't like none of these wide receivers, and I don't like either quarterback.
No.
But if I had to play one, or if I had a Superflex league, I play Drake Maye.
If there's one thing good about the Raiders, it's their defense.
Yeah, and they can rush the passer, right? They can rush the passer. Stefon Diggs is an injury. He may be hurt. He's still nursing that ACL tear from last year. So until I see it, I don't put him in. They had the rookie wide receiver there who's making noise all through camp. You got Keyshawn Butte. It's more like you got a lot of average wide receivers over there in New England, and you need Drake Maye to elevate them, is what it seems like to me. And if I'm going in this game, I am picking the Raiders 24, the Patriots 17.
Well, I'll tell you like this. The guy I'm looking at playing, other than, of course, we got Genty and, Henderson and all that, Hunter Henry. Because him and Drake Maye had a connection last year. And if Diggs doesn't play and then things don't work out, he's going to get the ball.
There are forgotten guys in the NFL, and Hunter Henry's one of them.
It's not that he's going to be he's not going to be an Njoku.
He's a safety net.
But like you said, if you drafted your tight end really, really late, and you feel like, hey, you know what, he may not get no points this week, I guarantee you, Hunter Henry gets you 7 points this week.
Yeah, I'm going with the Patriots on this one, just barely squeaking it out. And I think, I do believe
at-home field advantage.
I do believe Drake Maye is overvalued this year. I do believe he is, but he's going to run in 1 touchdown. That's going to be the difference.
Okay.
Yeah, he had quite a few rushing yards last year. He averaged, for what it's worth, I mean, like, he's not going to be better coaching this year, because we know last year was a train wreck. But when he did play, he was averaging 16 fantasy points a game. Now, if he can get that up to 20, well, then you're a top 10 quarterback.
Yes, you are.
So it's something to look forward to. Once again, this is week 1. We can't go off last year, but that's all we have to go off of. So that's what we do. And like I said, in the Superflex league, I probably play him. I don't touch Gino, but I do think the Raiders, I think Pete Carroll's got enough savvy. He's got enough experience to eke out this week 1 win.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it could literally go either way.
So we're saying Pats win, and
in a rainy, messy situation.
I say Raiders win.
Yeah. Oh, Raiders win.
I think the Raiders win.
So two against 1.
Yep.
All right. So let's go to the game that Chad is so excited to talk about. Let's go Cardinals Saints. And Arizona's giving up 6.5 in the Dome, with 43.5 as the over and the under.
Disclaimer.
I am going with the under.
I am going with the under.
I am going with the under.
Yes.
So disclaimer here, guys. as a Saints fan.
Me too.
man.
I picked up the Cardinals defense.
As you should.
As I should.
As you
my
should.
goodness.
Spencer Rattler is nowhere near ready for this.
I don't think he ever gets ready.
Tyler Shugg showed that he still makes decision mistakes that he shouldn't be making, and he may get it out of his system. But the quarterback of this team is not even there yet.
Nope.
No. So Tyler Shugg next year, if Spencer Rattler doesn't shake out this year to be anything, Tyler Shugg will be the backup because that's Kellen Moore's guy. The next guy is going to be the guy. So this year we're marking it up. Let's lose them all, guys. Let's get the top pick.
Let's get Nuss. Let's suck for Nuss.
Let's get it.
Suck for Nuss. Come on, Saints.
Nussmeyer.
Yeah.
His daddy's the quarterback coach.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's talk about. So last year the Saints were horrendous on rushing defense.
Yep.
This year's going to be better. They would Gottschall in the middle. At least they tried to shore that up. It looks like in the preseason they shored that up. So the line is everybody starting James Conner against the Saints. I'm starting James Conner against the Saints. However,
Yes.
I do not have I don't think it's going to be what everybody's predicting it to be.
No. He James Conner is always a safety net in a flex spot.
Yeah.
Until he's not. Until he gets hurt or until he loses the job right out. But I've played him in my flex 4 years in a row and never took him out until he got hurt or something. Yeah, he might have 40, 50 yards and a touchdown maybe because Trey Benson's going to get some work. He's got to get.
He has to. We have heard that they're not high on him.
No.
We've heard that. And was it D Carmino or whatever? Elvis, whatever. They love him catching the ball off the backfield.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in a deeper league or something, that's a name you should keep a mind on instead of Trey Benson. But I do just think that you plug and play James Conner, even at RB2 again this game. I think at RB2 this game, or even a flex, if you got him in a flex, that's even better. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, man, I start him.
I have to start him. I'm playing Kyler. I love Kyler in this matchup. I think he's going to be able to run the ball. I think James Conner scores. I think Kyler Murray has a passing touchdown, at least one. I think that if Marvin Harrison Jr. can run and get away from Kool-Aid McKinstry, if he can get on maybe Alontae Taylor, then I think he has. I expect him to be like 6 catches, 7 catches, 67 yards. I think it'd be a 12, 13-point fantasy game for him. If he scores, that goes up.
I don't know what the Saints are doing, man.
You play Kamara.
That's the only one you play.
That's it. I have Olave, and I don't know why I did it, but I did it in like the 11th round.
The value was so good. You're like, it isn't him. I mean, that dude right there is elite. He's a route god. It's not that. And Rashid Shaheed, like, he can take the ball anywhere from any point in the field, and he put on 10 pounds, and we know how good he is. It's Spencer Rattler is not accurate, and Spencer Rattler is not.
He panics.
Yeah, he turned the ball over too much last year for me.
Yeah,
and I need to see it.
Saints, and the one good thing for the Cardinals is the Saints got rid of JT Gray. I don't know, a heavy hitting guy, a special teamer, tackles everybody.
You're gonna need.
I don't get it.
They need all the good help they can get, and that guy they just let a all pro on special teams go. Maybe
it's a rebuild.
Oh, it is a rebuild. It's definitely a rebuild. Yeah,
they need to rebuild their office up there.
And they just signed Thomas Dimitrioff, the old fired GM from Atlanta, to be a consultant. And the Saints are not calling this a rebuild, but it is a rebuild. So it comes to week 5 and week 6, and I've seen that they've been able to get rid of Marshawn Lattimore, and they've been able to get rid of some of these bigger names. I believe JT Gray being one of them, because they want new talent in. If it's you fantasy owners with Alvin Kamara, week 5, the Saints, this may be the year they start selling people off for draft picks and everything else.
You're going to have to.
Because I think the suck for Nuss is coming, y'all.
Yeah, without a doubt. So one guy we haven't talked about.
Okay.
Trey McBride.
My God,
he's going to eat it up.
Yeah, he's my number 1 tight end all year.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
so
he'll be right under Kittle and Njoku and
Bowers.
He's right there.
Yeah.
He's in that top 5.
I think he gets at least 70 yards this game.
Yeah.
Maybe a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, he only scored 2 last year. He has to have more than 2 this year.
I think he gets you at least 7 to 11 points, maybe more.
Yeah. If I was ever going to play Kyler Murray, which I'll never draft him again because he hurts me every year I draft him, this would be the game I would play him, and he's probably going to get you 30 points.
There goes that breakup stuff.
Yeah, the Saints. I've watched them all preseason. They get in the red zone, they can't score. It's going to be,
and they can't stop nobody.
Yeah,
and they paid Jawan Johnson $30 million.
Yeah,
but you've got shining, you got little glimmers of hope. Stutzman,
next year,
Kool-Aid. You've got. If Keandre Miller could just stay healthy, then you don't need Kamara no more.
That stuff's over with, bro. I'm telling you, Keandre Miller is a washed up opportunity.
He ran the ball good in the preseason, and he did improve on his run blocking. But that doesn't matter. Chase Young's got an injury; he may not play.
Yep.
That hurts you. It's the Cardinals 27, the Saints 13. I don't even think the Saints score a touchdown.
There's a good chance Saints maybe kick 2 field goals and call it a day.
This is going to be 30-something to 9.
Yeah, there's something like that. I agree. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you have the Saints kicker, you're doing good things in the kicking.
Yeah, way to go.
Category.
Blake Grupe, whoever you have, if you have Blake Grupe out there, you're gonna win this week.
All right. So what's our consensus on wins here? What we got?
Cardinals by a wide.
27-13.
This one's not even watchable. It's going to be a blowout.
I don't think I even try to watch this game because it hurts my heart.
I will. I'll cry.
Unfortunately, I will watch it just
it's
to
3
go
hours
through the
away.
emotional
I'm
roller
like,
coaster.
I want to be there, but no, I don't.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's move on. We got the Steelers and the Jets. I'm excited to watch this one.
This one's going to be a good one.
It's going to be 37.5 total over and under. Looks like cloudy skies to me. It's going to be Jets at home. Pittsburgh giving up 2.5.
Wow.
They have a lot of feelings for Aaron Rodgers.
I take the over on this one.
Me too.
And I'll take the Steelers +2.
Me too. I feel the same way. I think it's like.
So you think Aaron Rodgers comes back?
Yeah, he's got to do something. DK is a definite way. DK can catch the ball from anybody.
It's not only that. It's like, my gosh, those dudes are huge over there. I mean, like the Steelers, DK's big. Jonnu Smith is, huge. Like
their offensive line, and they must average 320 each guy.
Throw the ball up in the air. We've heard Arthur Brown playing 12, 13 personnel. Sometimes 3 tight ends, sometimes 4 tight ends with Jonnu Smith in the backfield. Yep. Like, this is insane. Like, we're just going to bully ball look, Jaylen Warren is a real play right now.
It's his job until it's not.
Yeah, and the dude has always been good. They re-signed him. They gave him a contract. And I think that's kind of a evaluation of how they feel about the rookie, who's only 20. He's just turning 21, so he
can't pass block.
He cannot. Yeah, Johnson cannot pass block. And so until you can pass block, especially in an Arthur Smith offense where it's bully ball, it's run, tight end, big guys. You're not going to see the field, I don't think, that much. And Jaylen Warren can also catch the ball out the backfield.
Yep. And they got that little guy, Calvin Austin, the little guy on offense. Yep. He can catch the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, Kenneth Gainwell too. So there's a reason for that.
There's a game script where I can see like Kenneth Gainwell having a lot of PPR points in this.
I'm telling you, I can see Kenneth Gainwell taking the David Montgomery route. Kenneth Gainwell is a capable running back.
It's true.
Yeah, he is. But I think he's so dynamic catching the ball at the backfield. Yes. And that's like, there's a stat line. Like, there's definitely like a place for him to be just a PPR machine in a game like this. Like, if they're like, hey, we're going to play 2 deep blanket coverage. All right, you're not going to get anything over the top. You're not getting in the middle. Hey, let's let Gainwell eat in the middle on option routes. Like there could be a game script right here for Kenneth Gainwell.
Hey, I got some trivia for you.
Yeah.
All right. Name me another Jets wide receiver besides our guy.
Garrett Wilson. You got Lazard.
Yeah. Name me one that's going to be relevant.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Garrett Wilson's the man, though. He's going to be a target machine.
I hope that they go back to Ohio State.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Because Justin Fields found him everywhere.
Yeah. And Justin Fields going to run. He's going to scramble the ball over this field. I expect Breece Hall to have an impressive day.
Yes.
Running the ball.
Even though Steelers have a great defense,
The guy is good, man. I mean,
He's
the guy.
good.
I mean, look, 2 years ago he was the number one running back.
Yeah, he was a league winner.
Yeah, and so like I cannot just last year was a train wreck with the coach getting fired and the offensive coordinator getting fired, and then you get the other temporary offensive coordinator going to be the head coach.
Isn't it crazy how many people have just dismissed this guy?
Yeah,
They rode, like, years ago, they rode Arian Foster for 5 years, but they dismissed this guy after 1 year.
After 1 year, and I feel the same thing. Like I feel like the same trigger has happened to Jonathan Taylor too. Like people rode Jonathan Taylor for 2 years, and now he's like late third, early fourth, and all the dude does is like 1,200 yards and touchdowns.
I love him.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that Fields runs for 100 yards, throws for 100 yards, and throws a touchdown and runs for one.
That's fantasy relevance right there. Yeah.
He's not going to throw for more than 150 yards. It's just not going to happen right now.
But I mean, look at what Jalen Hurts did last night. I mean, he was running the ball over the field, and he didn't do that, but his stat line was 24 fantasy points.
Yep.
I mean, that's what you need. If you can get 250 yards out of your quarterback, rushing and or passing, that's a successful game.
Yeah.
You're probably going to win that game.
So we'll see where we're at, because that's a good defense. We'll see where we're at on Justin Fields.
Yep. I don't know if I trust Jonnu Smith yet. I don't know if I trust any of these tight ends yet because it's a different offense. It's different tight ends. Aaron Rodgers, I don't know what he's going to look for going down the field. And I think he's just going to be a game manager this year.
Yeah, he's going to be a game manager.
Yep.
So Jonnu Smith.
Collect a check.
I went Isaiah Likely and he's hurt for right now.
Yeah.
And Brent Strange, we don't know what we're going to get out of him. I know what Jonnu Smith is. He's a red zone guy. So I would play Jonnu Smith if I didn't have anything else. If I, like me, who I wait till way late to get a tight end, Jonnu Smith, I'd play him. I'm not scared of him.
No, last year he was a fantasy relevant. I mean, he was insane, but you had a hurt quarterback, and you had, when you did have it, you had speedsters on both sides of the field, and it was kind of wide open.
Yeah.
This offense is completely different.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Do you play Aaron Rodgers?
No, I don't. Oh,
No.
I think it's running team first.
So we're saying Steelers win.
Yes.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I'm staying.
And it's not going to be crazy either. It's going to be 6 points maybe.
I'm gonna tell you, Jets win.
Okay.
Okay.
I like the Jets.
Yeah.
I'm a Justin Fields fan.
I grew up a Jets fan.
So
being from New Jersey, I grew up a Jets fan, and I guess I just like to go through an emotional roller coaster because now I'm a Saints fan.
There you go.
Yeah, you're a glutton for punishment.
Yeah,
I like it.
I think it's
Let me take the underdog.
If I could take Chad Pennington and put him on our Saints right here, I'd do it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a game manager.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I think it's going to be like 1916.
Yeah,
Patriots.
I see that.
I mean, not
Defensive
Patriots,
game.
Steelers. Excuse me, Pittsburgh.
Defensive game.
Yeah, 1916, Pittsburgh wins. That's what I think.
All right. Well, let's move on to the next one. We got Giants Commanders. This should be exciting. Let's see who the Giants play and how they play. Do they play Russell Wilson? Do they allow Jackson Dart to get out there?
Russell Wilson until
Cam Scattaboo?
No, I don't think you'll see Cam unless Tyrone Tracy fumbles twice in the first game.
Well, that's easy.
So
make it happen.
Yeah, we're so this is going to be the 200th start for Russell Wilson to show you how long he's been in the league.
That's a lot.
That's insane, right? And he has a ring. He's going to be the quarterback all year, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, Jackson Dart
has flashes.
Yep.
And he will be the guy, hopefully, in the future. But I don't think Russ is a game manager, and that's what they need.
That he's a game manager now, which is why I predict Washington, who's made a lot of good moves on defense. Washington, let's make no mistake about it. They're going for a Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl or bust with all these moves they made, getting Larry Tunsil. It's Super Bowl or bust. They could have made some moves to probably make themselves better for the future, but they didn't. They sold in now. They got Brian Robinson Jr. right now. I think that they load the box up and they say, you know what, Russell Wilson, you and Malik Neighbors beat us. You and Slayton and Malik Neighbors beat us. I want to see this Marshawn Lattimore, who should be healthy this year, which he wasn't last year, against Malik Neighbors. I think Malik Neighbors just eats because A.J. Brown tore him up last year.
Malik Neighbors is going to take his lunch.
Yes, I think it's going to happen too. If I predict a huge game for Malik Neighbors right here. I think they load the box up. They say, hey, Tyrone Tracy, Cam Scattaboo, you're not running against us. We're going to make this old savvy veteran Russell Wilson beat us. And I'm going to say this too. That Giants front seven is out of control, ridiculous.
They are the best.
They could have the best front seven in the NFL.
Absolutely.
I mean, let's not sleep on that at all. Like,
No, I'm not running Eckler against him.
so your boy,
Krosky Merritt.
No, sir.
he's fourth. He's a fourth.
Nah, they've moved him to 2, buddy.
So
They've moved him to 2.
I have faith in him. When we went on our camp issue, we went at camp by camp at everybody making news. Krosky Merritt, we could not stop talking about this dude. Nobody could. I think it's going to be he's 3 weeks away.
Yes, 3 weeks away.
I think he's 3 weeks away. I think Chris Rodriguez is going to get a couple passes out the backfield. I think he's going to get some goal line carries if they get it there.
It's going to be 100% about protecting Jaden Daniels.
Yep.
We know Eckler can do it. He's done it. He protected Herbert. We know Chris Rodriguez can do it.
Yep.
We got to see if Bill can do it. If he can do it, then it's going to be his job.
Yeah, so I don't predict much out of Tyrone Tracy. I don't predict much out of Cam Scatterbo. But I think Malik Neighbors eats.
Oh, boy.
I think he eats.
And I think they have to double team him at some point.
And I want to see what Darius Slayton does on the other side.
Slayton's going to eat.
Yep, I want to see what he does on the other side. Like, this is a guy I kind of got my eye on fantasy value, because there's a world where you have to double Malik Neighbors. This guy can eat. He's talented.
Yes.
Let's not make no mistake about
He
it.
is a playmaker.
Yeah,
Yep.
he can take it. He can take it to the house.
And I'm just going to be honest. The Commanders do not have that great of a defense. So
I mean, they made some good moves. Frankie Louvu's really good. They can pass. They can rush
Their secondary.
pass. Yeah, but they're secondary suspect.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw Philly just ate all over them. Everybody, Philly wide receiver AJ Brown and all them guys just ate against them last year. And you don't think every team ain't watched that tape?
yeah. Now don't take our Darius Slayton comments and go put him in. Play who you got, who you drafted high.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on him.
Yeah, look, and if you're in a 3 wide receiver league or a deep league, I would take a flyer on him maybe this game. I think maybe I would, but this is a guy you really should keep your eye on going forward, I think. And in this game, Terry McLaurin finally at practice since they paid him. I don't like it. I don't like he missed practice. I think you have to play him where you drafted him.
I'm not. I'm playing DJ Moore over him.
Okay, I like Debo in this game.
Debo is going to be a problem for McLaurin. He's going to be, especially in the middle of the field.
And that's why another reason, I'm kind of low on Krosky Merritt these first 2 or 3 games because I think Debo's going to be in the backfield some of these plays.
I don't doubt that Krosky Merritt is not a start this week. It's not it.
Yeah.
I think he is a stash play.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah.
For late season. Because here's the thing. I'm looking at Krosky Merritt. I watched a lot of the tapes. I watched a lot of the camp footage. This guy is a more agile Le'Veon Bell.
Right.
And this is what that team has needed. Looking at last year, their run game was their problem.
Well, you guys love Le'Veon Bell today.
Oh, man.
I look, at one time, Le'Veon Bell was my favorite running back to watch, and whenever he was in his prime.
But when you're looking at people to compare him to, I mean,
that's it.
That's
a good
him.
comparison.
You know what I'm saying? And yes, Eckler used to be really, really good, with the Chargers. He's getting a little older. Don't get me wrong. He is a great running back. But what that team needs, and this is him. And they let their number one running back go to the 49ers for a reason.
Yeah. Well, Eckler has said he wants a timeshare. He knows his role.
Well, yeah, he knows.
So,
So
and I got to find a way to get some Curtis Martin.
You want to get Curtis Martin love?
Yeah,
little Jets, a little Patriots, yeah.
Well, I tell you somebody that I'm playing that I actually targeted this year. I think I got him in every league is Zach Ertz.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't move the needle for me.
He does, because here's my thing. He had a really great connection with Jaden Daniels last year at the end of the season, mostly through the whole season. They re-signed him this year for a reason. I think he is top 6.
Wow.
Okay, wow. Okay.
That's a big take.
That is.
Okay, you got a receiving back.
Yep.
You got McLaurin back. You got Debo.
Yep.
This is opportunity.
He's the fifth target.
Yeah.
He's a 4th. That's
I'm saying Jaden Daniels will run before
he's
he
an
throws.
end zone threat, buddy.
Yeah, he could be a red zone threat.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. I mean, he can catch a touchdown.
Who wins?
Commanders.
Yeah, the Commanders too. It's like it's gonna be like 24-17.
Yeah, Commanders win.
Commanders.
Yeah, Commanders win 24-17. I mean, it's Super Bowl or bust. I think this year for them.
I'm hoping when I go to the Saints game October 5th that the Saints have 0 wins and the Giants have 0 wins.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. All right, let's go on to the next one. We got Panthers, Jaguars. Jacksonville giving up 3.5 at home. 46.5 is the over/under.
This game right here is so fun from a fantasy perspective because I want to see all these question marks get answered.
Yes.
Ted McMillan, Travis Hunter,
Yes.
Trevor Lawrence. What are we going to do? Brian Robinson Jr. Is all the hype for real? Who's going to run the ball in Jacksonville? Who's going to be that number one? Is anybody going to catch the ball out of the backfield for Jacksonville? Is Brenton Strange, all this, is he going to be fantasy relevant?
I hope.
And on top of all that, you got interweaving game and stats like the Panthers defense was just the worst passing defense. They were the worst defense last year. Did they get better, or is Jacksonville just going to eat? Was the hype last year with Bryce Young at the end of the year, was it just hype, or did he just really improve that much?
I don't believe it's just hype.
You know, is Chuba going to run the ball like he did last year? This is going to be a game I am watching because a lot of these guys on both these teams like could be fantasy
oh yes,
like fantasy relevant, especially for where they're predicted they went ADP.
So when you said 46.5 as over under, my ears started ringing. Because I'm taking the over on that all day long. Both these teams can't stop anybody on defense.
Yeah.
That's the game that I'm assured of. So I'm taking that. And you got Ted McMillan. Okay. Chuba is not Rico's nothing is gonna be nothing. Chuba until he's hurt, it's gonna be his job.
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing Chuba Hubbard, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm playing Chuba.
I'm playing Chuba. I'm playing Ted.
I'm playing Ted in a 3 wide receiver league in a 2. Like I said, I'm taking a chance on Waddle or one of the mid-tier guys. I would play, even though he was hurt and all that, like where I have them ranked right now, I have Ted and I have Scary Terry ranked about the same. Give me Scary Terry just because of I know what I had last year. I don't know what I have yet in Ted and Bryce Young. I know what Jaden Daniels is.
So Ted and Bryce Young in the preseason.
Yep.
Kind of like Calvin Ridley and Cam.
Yep.
He looked for him every time. So he could be a PPR machine. I'm not scared of him. I'll play him.
Okay.
Maybe as my third.
Yeah, I don't touch any of those Jacksonville running backs, even though Liam Coleman has said that they are going to run the ball. You just don't know which one is going to be. You don't know if it's going to be Tootin. You don't know if it's going to be Bigsby. You don't know if it's going to be ETN. You don't know if it's going to be a Share. You don't know who's going to be the third down running back. All that is just so weird to me. But what I do like, they came out, they said Travis Hunter is wide receiver 2.
Yes.
Okay. So that tells me everything I need to know. I'm playing Travis Hunter.
Yes.
I'm putting him in RB2 if I have Travis Hunter. If you drafted him, I'm playing him. They got him as a backup cornerback. Brian Thomas Jr. is going to see wherever he goes, they're going to travel with Brian Thomas Jr., right? So Travis Hunter is a baller. We knew what he was in college. Yep. He's going to do the same thing in the NFL. Yep. Trevor Lawrence, you got a gift.
He's so talented. He's generational.
Yep.
They say he's hungry, boys.
Yeah, I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be reborn this year behind Liam Cohen. Liam Cohen is the quarterback whisperer. So we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm playing him over Jared Goff. Just so you guys know.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is in my top 10 quarterbacks. He's number 10 actually. As a matter of fact, he's I got him. I have Kyler Murray, Bo Nix, Trevor Lawrence, right there. That's in my top 10.
Mm-hmm. All right,
that's 8, 9, 10.
So who we think's wins?
Jaguars.
Yeah, I think Jaguars win too.
Wow.
Yeah, I do. Just because that defense is just still working.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
With the Panthers.
But individual players wise, Chuba could have 2 touchdowns in this one.
So what I like about this is Jags. I'm telling you right now, their wide receiver core is my favorite this year.
Yeah, it's
like they're
yeah. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Lawrence just does not need to fail.
Mm-hmm.
No, if he fails this year, and they paid him 2 years ago, if he fails this year, then
he'll be the backup quarterback with the 49ers next year.
It's time to say bust.
That's it.
Making $200 million.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't. Once again, I mean, Do you know what the line is here? What's the line? Is it 3.5?
3.5.
And the over-under is 46?
Yep.
Oh, I'll take Jacksonville straight up.
Yeah, I'm taking Jacksonville to go, and I'm taking Jacksonville 27, Panthers 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Yeah, 27-20. They just get over 46. I think it'll be 47 points.
Yep.
I think it'll be, and I think Jacksonville wins it.
That's purely on lack of defense.
And look, don't discount. Look, I got Cam Little, man. I want to see another 70-yard field goal.
I got you.
Hey, y'all stop around the 50-yard line. Let's go three and out around the 50-yard line. Let's try my boy Cam Little out for a 70-yarder, okay, y'all?
Yeah, and then the next time, back it up and then back it up again.
Until he misses. I don't care if they started. Kickoff start at the 35. Why not have the other team start at the 35? Just missing field goals.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go on to the next one. We got Titans Broncos. This is 42.5. Denver is giving up 8.5. Oh,
Titans are just not ready.
I think this is a low scoring game.
This is going to be a very low scoring game. It's because the Broncos defense is just insane.
And the Titans defense is nothing to sneeze at.
No, it's not.
I just look. What can I say? Tony Pollard was a top 25 fantasy running back last year.
Don't make the mistake of putting him in your flex this week.
Yeah, I don't think I'll touch him this week. Maybe if he starts, maybe PPR, you may throw him in there because I think there's probably a game script where he catches the ball a lot out the backfield.
You better limit your expectations.
Yeah. Look, that Denver defense is no joke. And look, we were really high on Calvin Ridley, and I think he's going to have a great year.
Yep.
But it's not going to be this game.
Nope.
Patrick Surtain is the truth.
I am I bought all the Cortland Sutton I could get.
Yeah.
I know. Every time we drafted, we get my boy Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
And I love him too this year.
Yep.
Hey, Debo, he's got to where he's just Deboing people in the end zone.
So who are we playing? Are we playing any running backs from Denver?
RJ
Harvey. Yeah.
You guys say put him in the flex?
Yeah, I'm playing RJ Harvey.
Well, they've moved Harvey to the number 2.
one.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, they've moved him to the 2.
But I think he's going to get more carries.
That may be true.
Well,
I remember
Dobbins.
last week they had Harvey as number 1. Now he's back at number 2.
They probably,
Is there a misstep?
No. I think they probably trust Dobbins more because of the experience, but
His
the better
injury.
player, the better player is going to
drafted Harvey
prevail.
for a reason.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins has a huge injury. If he wasn't, he's kind of like Chubb. If he wasn't such an injury problem, that dude would have taken the league over.
Yeah, I mean, look, at Ohio State, he was amazing. So, I mean, they coming in, he was great at Baltimore and all that. He's just always hurt. And RJ Harvey ran the ball great in preseason.
Yeah, this one's not even Broncos all day long.
I'm gonna tell you who's going to run the ball really good this week. Bo Nix.
Yeah.
So
I don't touch Cam.
No, not yet.
Let me see something. Calvin Ridley, I love him going forward. I don't like him in this matchup.
Not with Surtain. No.
No, not if Surtain follows him. My goodness. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. That ain't you. It's him. It's
he's him, huh?
Yeah.
Surtain is him.
Surtain is him. He's Jody. I'm sorry, bro.
He's out there snatching.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry. There's a world. Maybe I play Pollard in a flex and a PPR, not half PPR, full PPR, and that's it.
Right.
Or a deeper league. Maybe if you win 0 running back and you got Pollard, you're forced to play him and you pray that he gets you a lot of PPR points.
Right.
But that's it. I mean, look, I think Sutton is gonna. The dude's gonna catch a touchdown, right? Like it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, bet on that all day.
So my question is the 8.5 good for Denver?
Yes. Yeah. I mean that
So
defense.
you think it's at least a 10-point win?
I think the Broncos get up fast. They get up big. And then they run the ball control, and then the Titans are forced to throw the ball over the yard, and which is why maybe Pollard has that stat line. I think it's like Broncos 23, Titans 6.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to hit the next one. We got the 49ers Seahawks. San Francisco's given 1.5 in Seattle. 43.5 is the over-under.
I want to talk about something right here. I brought it up briefly, but I want to talk about this. Okay, so Sam Darnold struggled early in his career, right? And then he went to San Francisco, all right, played behind Brock Purdy. Then he goes and takes the job in Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy was hurt. He took it. He read them to a great season. He kind of flopped in the playoffs, but I'm not taking anything away with what he did in the season. Okay. Now, he had elite weapons. We cannot discount that with Hawkinson and Jefferson and Addison, but he goes now to Seattle, where he got paid. Kubiak is his offensive coordinator. One time, Clint Kubiak was his position coach. So I think he really wanted him, and they paid him like they really wanted him. He is going into a spot where last year he was the number 8 fantasy quarterback. Okay, we didn't even touch Sam Darnold this year. We had him at top 25, right? But last year he was a top 8 fantasy quarterback. And I'm looking, he's got his old position coach back, Clint Kubiak, who is now the offensive coordinator. You got a running game that's very sustainable with Kenneth Walker III, Zach Charbonnet, you got JSN, you got Cooper Kupp. I think as I go back and I look at this, we are sleeping on Sam Darnold this year.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think we are. And I want to talk about Seattle because at one time Seattle had a winning record last year and they could have won that division. Okay. They fired that, got a better offensive coordinator and got rid of Ben Grubb. I look for Seattle offense to be very, very viable this year. Like so much and so in fact, like I like Cooper Kupp, what he does early in the seasons. And if I'm playing in a deeper league or if I've got a flex and I'm stuck with like a questionable Travis Etienne or Cooper Kupp or a Tank Bigsby or something like, I want Cooper Kupp going into week 1. I know statistically he's never put up great numbers against the 49ers. But I think they look to him early and often.
I think JSN they're going to look at. Kenneth Walker can't stay healthy ever, so he's not even. I didn't even look for him in the draft.
I picked him because of all the noise I heard from camp. And Clint Kubiak loves to run this wide zone. Like I think Seattle's going to be able to run the ball. I don't care if it's Kenneth Walker when he gets hurt. You put Zach Charbonnet back there. I think Zach Charbonnet is going to he's going to run the ball. I think if you have that handcuff. You did an amazing job drafting.
So
I don't think Sam Darnold runs at all,
No.
And I think you may be right that the ball gets thrown a lot more than expected.
I think Brock Purdy's the quarterback in this game.
That's true.
I don't.
I think he is.
I get. Hey, he doesn't. It's Pearsall and it's Kittle. Maybe Jennings. Maybe Jennings.
CMC if he plays.
If he plays, but he may not play. Then you got Brian Robinson Jr. And it's like, where are the weapons? Who's he going to throw it to? That's me. Like that. Who is he going to throw it to?
Kittle.
And Kittle. I mean,
Kittle's going to be a top 3 tight end this week, maybe all season. Maybe. I mean, he's going to hit 1 and 3 pretty much every week.
You got to think somebody out there, fantasy wise, has got to make a choice between Pearsall or Jennings. At least, especially in a 3 wide receiver league or a deeper league, like. Man, I guess I picked Pearsall hoping he gets us a touchdown.
So you're saying Seahawks win?
Yes. Yeah, I think San Francisco's too banged up.
I like the 49ers.
I like 49ers.
Okay.
I think it's also an over game. 43.5, I think it's over. I think the Seahawks get 3 touchdowns. I think the 49ers gets 5.
Oh, wow, I don't know. I just don't know.
I'm telling you. I think 49ers win at least by 10.
Whoa.
Oh, I mean, I think we're sleeping on this Seattle offense now. I mean, I don't know who's going to get the ball for San Francisco other than Kittle. If CMC was healthy, I'd probably have more confidence, but now we got a calf injury and so it begins, like last year. Oh, like last year, like, oh my gosh, he's healthy. Next thing you know, he's out for the whole year. Like, I don't like it. Man, I don't like the noise.
You remember the video? Like his calf blew up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, George Kittle has got to be targeted a lot.
Yes.
He's got to be targeted a lot. Pearsall has got to show up in this game for San Francisco to win. And
what's great about Kittle, he loves to play.
He does. But I think it's going to be a very close game. I think the Seahawks go in with the upset. I think it's going to be 24-21 or something like that. Like, I just think the weapons for Seattle are more. That's better, and I think they show up.
Okay. All right. So I think the 49ers win. Seahawks.
Yep.
49ers.
49ers.
Huh?
Okay. All right, guys, we're moving on to the next one. We got Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. This should be a good game, or Detroit may just run all over the Packers.
I have no faith in Jordan Love.
I got him as a top 15 quarterback this week.
Wow. No faith.
No.
Good, because I don't either.
Yeah, I like.
But I am playing Tuckercraft, though.
You're playing Jacobs too, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
we're all
yeah,
playing
Jacobs.
He
Jacobs.
is the consistent
Yeah.
person on that team.
All right, or is anybody touching Matthew Golden?
No.
Do you need to see it first?
I need
That's
to
a
see
no.
it. I need to see it.
You need to see it first. I have to play him in 1 league. I have to. It's a no defense, no kicker league. So it's a,
No defense, no kicker.
Yeah, it's
Man, I need to get in that one.
yeah. So I have to play him in that league.
Wow.
And I'm having faith because he is the number one. I don't touch Reed. I don't touch any of those other wide receivers yet for Green Bay.
So the line is Green Bay gives up a 1.5, and the over-under is 47.5.
Oh, gosh.
47 and a half? I'll take the over.
Yeah, me too. I think Detroit comes out. I think Laporta asserts his dominance again this year.
Yeah, because I think Jahmyr Gibbs has 2 touchdowns in this game.
Oh, easy.
Michael Parsons might not even play all the snaps if he plays at all.
Yeah. I think a sneaky pick like John Morton come out, the offensive coordinator for the Detroit, and said that the David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs lines are not going to switch. He said it's going to be the same. So if you have David Montgomery, I think you're going to see a stat line where it's going to be like maybe 50 yards rushing and a touchdown. I think he's going to vulture a touchdown.
Yeah, he could.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen. Jahmyr Gibbs, and it's going to be a PPR machine all year. I mean, he's dynamic. He's the new Alvin Kamara.
I think Amon-Ra St. Brown
on a
is
better
going to be.
team.
Yeah, on a
Amon-Ra
better
St.
team.
Brown is going to be a PPR machine in this one.
Yeah, I mean, you're obviously playing the Sun God. I mean,
yeah.
that dude is amazing. I play Laporta. I have to play Golden. It's a deeper league. If I'm going in, I don't think I touch him in a 2 wide receiver league. I think I wait on it,
Yeah.
even in a flex, because I think that secondary for Detroit is slowly getting better and better. I mean, 2 years ago they were terrible, but Terrion Arnold and all them, they seem to have doing a better job of drafting back there. And I know Aaron Glenn left, but it's still the same scheme, and I think the talent's better in the backfield. So I wait on that. I don't touch Jordan Love. I like Kraft and I like Jacobs,
Okay.
and that's
Lions win big.
Lions win big.
Lions win big, guys.
I think
That's
so
how I feel.
too. I mean, DJ Reed is. I mean, he's come on, which is why I don't have faith in all the other Packers receivers either. I think Lions win like 28-20.
I think Dan Campbell puts that gas in them.
42 to 17.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. All right.
That's how I like it.
Okay. Wow. They're 12-4 against the spread. So the Lions are against the Packers. So if that should give you something, that then gives you
Winner,
good
chicken dinner.
Yeah, it gives you a good betting line. So
All right. All right, let's go on to the next one. We got Texas and the Rams. Houston.
it's a sneaky
Rams are
good
giving
game.
up 3.5. The total is 43.5. They're playing at the Rams.
Sneaky game right here.
Just-
I like so the Rams have an excellent defense, but I still like CJ in this one. CJ Stroud. If I have other options, I'm not going to play him.
Right.
But with Nico, with the hopefully Christian Kirk can do something.
Yep.
I just don't know about their running back room. Their running back room is kind of hurt.
It's shifty, man.
Yeah, it's kind of.
been.
They're all over the place with it right now.
You have to play Nico.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, you got to play Puka.
Yep.
The good news is Stafford's going to play, so that's good news for them. What else?
Looking like Larry Bird on the sideline, icing his back every.
Yeah, but so that's really good news for Puka. Both of these teams, all I can say is that these defenses are elite. Both of these defenses are elite. Both of them getting after quarterback. The Texans got the best secondary in the league. It looks like Sidney Gardner-Johnson's going to play. Look, Nico's going to get 100. I think Puka's going to get 100. I don't know what else we're going to get out of that backfield with Texans besides with Chubb or whatever. I mean, do you touch any of them?
No.
I don't touch any of them.
But with Stafford playing, Kyron Williams is very important to me.
You got to play Kyron.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
Even against a great defense. What's the over and under on that one?
It's got to be low, huh?
Yeah, it was real low. Give me 1 second to get back to it.
I'm sure it's not nothing crazy.
Yeah, 43.5.
Yep.
43.5. Yeah. That's, I mean, 20, 23, 20. Maybe I could see an over. I mean, if both Nico and both
Last
Puka
minute
go off.
field goal, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see this. And I was doing my homework before we drafted over the weekend. And, my son, he kind of saw that and he picked the same guy. And I never got a chance to pick him up. That's Jaden Higgins. Christian Kirk is hurt. Hamstring injury. Doubtful to play.
Oh, that's right.
This is his chance right here.
Higgins is capable.
Yeah. So I want to see how this plays out.
They got two rookie wide receivers over there that may make some noise. He's supposed to be the bigger one. And also you have Woody Marks maybe catching a lot of balls out the backfield for the Texans. It's something I'm waiting on. Dynasty League especially, I liked it because he was at USC, man. He caught the ball out the backfield all day. Ultimately what this game comes down to is offensive line. Which team on the offensive line got better?
Rams did.
Yeah. With
Kyron Williams, baby.
Yeah. As much as I love CJ, the Rams win this game.
I think the Rams win as well. Yeah, that's what I predict too. I think Puka's too much.
I think it's going to be Kyron Williams. I think he's going to be too much.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually think he comes out strong every year. I mean, if he could pull the 2 touchdown thing this year, this game.
Yeah.
That's a tough defense, though, he's going against.
A cool stat line, though. The Texans are 11-6-1 against the spread. So on the road. So that's a telling sign right there. Like, they're a pretty good road team. The Texans are. That defense is strong. So
I mean, we've
that's
already
a betting
picked them.
line I would take.
We already picked them to go far into the playoffs. So yeah, I mean, if they do lose this game, it's not telling of their season.
No. This game's going to be close. I think when all else fails, CJ Stroud's going to make some adjustments. I want to see how he does with the new offensive coordinator making adjustments to the offensive line. I think Nico gets involved. I think it's going to be like a 27-26 game Rams win.
Right.
Okay. I like it. All right. Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. All right.
Rams by 10.
We're going on to the next game. And this game is a Super Bowl game at the beginning of the year. Ravens, Bills, Baltimore giving up 1.5. Total is over under 50.5.
Okay. So the Ravens have way more weapons than the Bills do.
That's true.
Yep.
Their quarterbacks are 1A, 1B to me.
Yep.
One thing, Lamar has improved himself year after year after year of throwing that ball. He's running less and he's throwing more.
He's the best player in the NFL.
That we knew that was coming. But it's hard for me to argue that. It's hard for me to argue. They got a better running game.
I need another year before I say that.
They got 2 receivers that are better than any receiver on the Bills.
That's true.
Yep.
Rashad Bateman came into himself last year at the end of the year.
The Ravens' defense, after everything, is better than the Bills' defense, which has lost more.
They gave a lot of yards up on the ground last year, but against the pass, they were stout.
They just paid Kyle Hamilton.
Yep.
Did you see the preseason?
Yeah.
The Ravens defense dominated every team they played.
So everybody thinks this is going to be close. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Last year they played in the regular season, and the Ravens just blew them out. And I don't think it's going to be close either.
I don't.
The Bills, Trey White's hurt. Christian Benfield's hurt in the secondary. They can't keep up with Zay Flowers. They're not going to keep up with Mark Andrews. They're not going to keep up with Rashad Bateman. The Bills, we don't know. We're still waiting on something out of Keon Coleman. You know that consistently you're going to get something out of
Josh Palmer.
Khalil Shakir. Josh Palmer's supposed to be the number 1 now. They're saying it's a surprise.
There's no way.
I've seen Josh Palmer in this league consistently get called this. Physically is amazing.
He's not a good route
aside from
runner.
that, it's just not. It ain't seen it click yet. They need Keon Coleman to come on this year.
Yes.
I liked him at Florida State.
I don't think the kid has it in him.
I'm waiting on it.
I don't either.
I was really low on what they were doing with James Cook because of the contract talk, and they signed him. Well, he didn't exactly practice very strong. I don't think he has 18 touchdowns again this year. I think that the Bills, everybody's talking about them, and I, honest to God, can see a world where they take a step back this year because they're going to need a monumental effort again from Josh Allen, and until somebody steps up, until Keon Coleman steps up, or until Josh Palmer steps up.
I believe in James Cook, but he's not going to have 17, 18 touchdowns.
No.
I never understood why they don't get Josh Allen some more elite wide receivers. I mean, Diggs was one. He was a little diva. But I don't understand why you didn't try to replace this guy with somebody that was just as qualified in that area. And they get these other wide receivers that are good, but they're not those elite, you know.
If there's one player in the NFL now and ever that can just blow everybody out of the water, it's Lamar Jackson. If he could have 4,000 yards passing and 1,000 yards rushing, if anybody could have it, it's
Lamar
him.
Jackson.
Yes.
And nobody would ever do that again.
Nah, this dude is.
I picked them to win the Super Bowl this year.
I did too.
I have been watching Lamar Jackson. I is all inspiring. Now in the playoffs, like, don't get me started. Like, look, he had that fumble last year, but that loss wasn't on him. It's Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews
dropping the ball and fumbling.
Problem with that team.
And later on, the Ravens are going to get better when Likely comes back.
Yes.
Like, Likely's not going to play this game, but he's going to come back healthy, and he's going to be the bigger tight end target going forward. Now, saying that, I play Mark Andrews this game.
Yeah, Mark Andrews.
I think he scores a touchdown.
Agreed.
Yep. Zay Flowers. I play Zay Flowers.
I play Zay. You have to play Zay Flowers from where you picked him.
For where you picked him, King Henry.
I was about to say,
Rashard Bateman's the more dangerous wide receiver.
But I have PPR, man. Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers is PPR guy.
Yeah, and you're letting King Henry run over
about to say,
everybody.
no one has brought up Derrick Henry.
Why bring him up?
You're,
He's a mainstay.
Yeah.
I mean, who do you pick over Henry or Cook? Of course, you pick Henry.
Yes.
Henry, yes.
Right? I mean, everything is better on the Ravens side.
Yeah, and I see this as a blowout. I'm sorry.
It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be in the 40s.
Really think
for
so?
the Ravens? Okay, let's
for the Ravens.
For the Ravens. Let's break it down. Derrick Henry, 100 yards, possibly 2 touchdowns. Mark Andrews, a touchdown. Lamar Jackson throwing for a touchdown to somebody and running for a touchdown.
Yeah, that's 5.
So, I mean, what else do you want?
He averages in the last year. He averaged 3 games. He got 5 touchdowns.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's pretty.
That's impressive.
He blew him. Last year they played in the regular season, and the Ravens blew him out. And then the only on Buffalo's side, I play Cook, and especially in a PPR. And before I play Keon Coleman or any of those other weapons, Palmer and them, I still go with Shakir. Why?
I do.
For what it's worth, he led them in targets. He led them in receptions. He led them in receiving yards. Yeah, he runs out of the slot, and he was the top 8th fantasy wide receiver from the slot last year as far as yards per game. Yeah, it's something you got to hang your hat on. So
Josh Allen will pull 3 touchdowns out somewhere.
He'll rush for him maybe, but you're playing both these quarterbacks. You picked them 1 and 2 for a reason. They've been the past couple of years has been either one of them for MVPs. This is going to be a
45-28.
Yeah, but I just think the Ravens come out and they send a message.
Yeah, that's it. All right.
Yep.
So Ravens
big time.
Ravens
big
time. All right. On to the last one. We got that Monday night game. It is a do or die. We got quarterbacks who got to prove themselves. It's going to be the Vikings Bears. Minnesota showing up at 1.5. Total is going to be 43.5 over under. These are 2 QBs. I feel like this is their window because they have to show something.
Can I tell y'all something?
Please, by all means. I would love to know.
Caleb Williams will single-handedly win this game.
No.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, no. This is insane, man.
It's not going to be J.J. McCarthy.
It is. It's not going to be J.J. McCarthy. You're absolutely correct.
And it's not going to be Aaron Jones.
It's going to be Jordan Mason. And it's going to be...
Jordan Mason is not even the starter.
It doesn't matter. Listen. Do you know the trigger on these defenses?
Yes.
Yeah, you know how bad the Bears are against the run?
Yes.
Yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah,
right?
You know how bad Aaron Jones is now at his 2?
Exactly.
That's why
Mason is the guy.
It's going to be a 50-50 target share. Yeah, Jordan Mason's going to take over the shot maybe tonight.
So here's the thing: is they gave Jordan Mason with Aaron Jones to do that whole A.J. Dillon, Aaron Jones thing. The only difference is Jordan Mason is a number one running back.
Yeah, A.J. Dillon's a hammer. He's not finesse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jordan Mason is a number one running back.
Did y'all see A.J. Dillon run the ball last night?
Yeah.
That was like an awkward.
Yeah, I think it was an 8-yard run or something. Yeah. He looked pretty good.
Jordan
how do you tackle him? His legs are this big around.
That's what they said. And speaking of this game, this is J.J. McCarthy. He's going to come out. He's going to throw the ball over the field, I think. And Jordan Mason's going to run the ball. And I don't think Chicago can stop him. And that offensive line for the Vikings is way better than it was last year. And J.O.N. Johnson finally showed up to practice. And I don't think it matters because he's going against the best wide receiver in the league. I think the Vikings are just going to run all over the Bears. This is going to be telling. I don't believe in what the Bears got going on yet. I like that team.
I don't believe in J.J. McCarthy. I mean, he hasn't proved anything to anybody.
Kevin O'Connell, what he did with Sam Darnold this year, and I think J.J. McCarthy is a better quarterback. The Vikings are a better team. The Vikings have a better offensive line. The Vikings have a better defense. It's like the opposite. The Bears defense just lets people run all over, right? The Vikings defense is just stout, okay? You got the best wide receiver in the game going against Jalen Johnson.
Someone has to throw him the ball.
It's McCarthy. McCarthy's going to get him the ball.
It's not going to happen, man. I'm telling you.
They got Sam Darnold. He's got Sam Darnold making 8th fantasy.
Sam Darnold was a better quarterback than J.J. McCarthy, man.
I don't think so. I think this is going to be good. I think you're going to see a 50-50 share. They're going to run the ball. I think this is going to be a blowout.
All right. I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
Your turn, Joe.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
Let's talk about the Bears.
Okay, Caleb Williams last year, even though everybody doubted him, he had 3,000 plus yards. Okay, he did not turn the ball over. How many interceptions did he throw? Maybe just a handful, right? I don't have the stat right in front of me. He didn't turn the ball over. He's got probably the best coach now,
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson. So, yeah, it's been taking a little bit of time for him to figure it out. I'm putting DJ Moore in. I think he's going to be a PPR machine this year. DeAndre Swift is going to run the ball up the middle. Yes, the Vikings have a good run defense. The Bears have a good pass defense.
Exactly. So this is exactly what I'm saying. So like the Vikings pass defense is a little weak, right? So I see. I don't think it's gonna be more. I think
it might be Rome Odunze.
Yeah, I think you see Rome Odunze make a handful of big plays. I do see that. Like I think they shut down DJ Moore. They say we shut down Swift. The Vikings. Look, let's not make no mistakes. They give up passing yards. They gave them up last year in bulks. In bulk, they gave them up.
And the Bears went and got Caleb Williams from USC because of not his running ability,
he throws the ball.
His passing ability.
I mean, in Oklahoma, he was a dog too.
Yeah, J.J. McCarthy is good at handing the ball off to a running back. We know that from college. We know that Caleb's good at throwing the ball from college. And one season last year, that was kind of a tumultuous season. He still threw the ball all over the field and didn't turn it over much.
So I'm sticking with my first statement. These are two quarterbacks that have to prove themselves.
Yeah, if you're playing either one of these guys, you're in a bad situation.
Well, no.
I don't think you should play either one of them.
I'm not playing either one of them. I mean, that's
no. I mean, I think there's an upside for them. Upside for both of them.
Going forward. Yeah, definitely. Look, and J.J. McCarthy, look, if he's...
So you guys are saying that if you're going to win your weekly games here in fantasy football, waiting on this Monday night game to happen?
If you're waiting on a Monday night game to happen, you're having problems anyway.
I don't play Swift this week, is what I'm saying. Like, I love DeAndre Swift this year. I don't play him. Okay, I want every part of this Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason lineup there is because that offensive line's better going forward. One of these guys is going to eat, and this is going to be telling. And I think Jordan Mason takes over this job. I think Aaron Jones become a third down back.
Yeah, it will happen eventually.
You will never take Justin Jefferson out of your lineup ever. Even if he's hurt, he might accidentally get fantasy points.
You draft him in the third.
He's on the sideline catching balls.
You drafted him in the top 3. You have to play him.
Yes, I mean let's just be honest. This dude is the best wide receiver in the NFL, right?
Hey, he's got a hoodie on.
He is the only.
He's just like
the only wide receiver with the Minnesota Vikings right now.
Right now, they got Thielen back.
That doesn't move anything.
No, it doesn't touch him either. I don't touch either. So, I mean...
I'm just saying, Justin Jefferson is probably the best receiver in the league. He's one guy. You've got 3 quality receivers with the Bears and a guy who can throw the ball. So,
and I think
against a defense who is not good against it.
And I think Hawkinson eats.
So
I think TJ Hawkinson eats too.
I love Hawkinson.
And I got to see what we got out of the Rams tight ends. The rookie, I got to see what it has yet. So,
okay. Well, let me tell you my whole idea about this whole game here. Right, is if I win the Powerball this weekend at $1.7 billion, I want to do some kind of financial deal with the NFL where I can get JJ over there with the Cincinnati Bengals and put that team back together.
The whole team.
Oh man,
Yeah,
you'd have to break the bank, man.
Just get the 2019 LSU team.
Well, that's
LSU
it. I think they could take them over. I think they can win everything.
They wouldn't need a defense.
They wouldn't need a defense.
You'd have to go get Stingley from the Texans. You'd have to go get Stingley from the Texans. You'd have to go get Patrick Queen from the Steelers.
Once I get when I win the $1.7 billion by tomorrow, it's probably a lot more than that. You know, hey, look, let me give you a little bit of this to the NFL. I want to see this one thing happen.
I'm taking the Bears by 3.
Ooh, I'm taking the Vikings by 7.
I'll take the Vikings by 3.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So I guess that's it, guys. This is our weekly forecast going into the weekend. And there's a lot of things we're looking forward to here in the fantasy future. Until next time, I'm Nick Tate.
Joe Caldera.
Good Shadowite.
And we're out.
SmashMouth Footballers.
Artlist.io.
I shoot my shot and it's clean. This from my city, yeah, this from my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, champion. The game is in trouble. I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle. I got it for real. Still keep me going. I wake
Music
up
licensing reimagined.
in the field, man of the town. You've been in your fields. I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty. Either that or your tragedy.